I said the function is the process. We have the input. What is the input we have here? X equals 2, X equals 4. What is the output I get? 3 and 5. So remember, we'll have a conditions for the input. Always look for the conditions, right? Based on the conditions of the inputs, we'll get the different output, right? So this is called the function. What is the function? X plus 1 all together is called the function. Let's look at the questions for the GRE, what kind of question they ask. Look at this question. For all positive integers greater than 1, let x star y be defined as a remainder when x is divided by y. Now here the function means a star, meaning the variable, the x divided by y and take the remainder. That is a function is defined. Correct? Now the quantity A is given 5 star 6. So what should be the remainder? Once you divide 5 by 6, what should be remainder? 5 itself, right? And the quantity B given here 6 star 5. Now what should be the remainder here? 1. Correct? So what could be my answer then? The answer, which quantity is greater? Quantity A is greater. So option A. Now, will I get always the same? Yes, of course, because given already is the function is defined. The star meaning is that x divided by y, take the remainder. The remainder when the first variable divided by the second variable. This is the meaning of function here. So how do we indicate? Indicate with the star. Make sense? Now let's try one more. Try this question. Do it yourself. So here the function is here given 3 to the power k is the function. What is the input? Input is k, right? If k equals 0, what is f of k I'll get? 3 power 0, that is 1. If k equals, let's say, f of k, take 1, what should be? 3 power 1, that is 3. Also condition verified. Now if the k equals 2, how much you'll get here? 9. If k equals 3, 27. If k equals 4, the input is 4, that is 81. If k equals 5, 243. If go for k equals 6 here, 729, which will not satisfy. The condition is should be lesser than 729. So only possibility is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct, no? Good. Let's go ahead with this question. I'll give you time for 1 minute. Let's do it. For all such value of x, the function f is defined as follows, right? See, if the input is integer, so how do we define? What is the function then? That's all, right? If input is integer, if x is an integer, the function is x square plus 1. If x is not integer, then what is the function? 1 mod of x, right? Now question is, for which of the following values of x is fx greater than f of 1 minus 1 by 3? So look at here. Look at this one first. What is given the input here? Which means how should I do it? Right, 1 upon mod s. What is the input? Minus 1 by 3. How much will get? 3. Now the question is, for which of the inputs here my function must be more than, the output must be more than 3? This is the question, right? This is all the value of x only. Now plug in the first and check it out. The first, what is the input given here? Which means not integer. So I'll get 1 up. What is the function then? 1 upon minus 1 by 4, which means 4, which is greater than 3. This will satisfy the condition. What is given here? Correct, no? Now, what about this one? 0 is an integer. Now plug in 0 is square plus 1. I'll get 1, which is not greater than 3. That is not my answer. This one is my function. The not integer, which means 1 upon 1 by 2. The function will get 2, which is not greater than 3. Not my answer. Look at this one also. X equals 2. 2 is an integer. So first function. Correct, no? So 2s square plus 1. How much will get? 5, which is more than 3. Also my answer. So what is my answer then? Option number A and option number D. Right? Let's go ahead. We'll try one more question. Here we go. If you equate the inputs, how much will get? X plus 14 divided by 4 equals 5. X equals 6. Let's plug in the output here. So 5 6 square minus 2 into 6 plus 10. Correct. How much will get here? 36 into 5, how much will get? 180 negative minus 2. So 178 in my answer. Very good. Let's go for, oh, function is done. We'll try one more topic. Okay, before starting data interpretation, we must have a basic knowledge about the percentage. Remember, we are done already. The increment and decrement percentage. How do you find out the increment percentage or percentage change? Remember the formula? Ah, correct. Or we can say difference, right, between the final and initial divided by the original value or the initial value into 100. Correct, no? Let's say is given, the data is given 20 and 30. If the question is find out percentage increment, so which could be the initial value here? 20, no? Talking about the increment. Increment means the initial value will be lower value, no? Right? So difference is 10. What is the initial here? Original 20 into 100. Now let's say given 40 and given 30. Now the question is find out the percentage decrement, which is initial value here? 40. Right? In the case of decrement, always higher value is the initial value. In the case of increment, always lower value is the initial value. Correct, no? So how much difference here? 10. What is the original value? 40. Correct, no? This is one thing. Second, also we understood, remember the multiplying factor concept, right? Let's say I have an initial value is X and some increment is given here P%. So how to get the final value? Remember that? X into 1 plus P by 100. Remember that? Correct? Or let's say given decrement is P%. So what should we do decrement? 1 minus P by 100. That's all. That's all. This 2. Right? We'll try solving questions now. Let's go ahead with this one simple question. This is very simple. Tell me the answer for this quickly. In which year is the total sales of the soap the greatest? Just looking at this. Should I look at the row or column? What is the question? Which year? So I should look at the row. Correct, no? The columns, they are given in the fragrances, not the year. Correct. So can we eliminate option this one, this and this and this, isn't it? and this. If you look at the data, we can eliminate. So only we have the strong fight between these two. Correct? No. Let's find out for the 7 how much you get. So 429. What about 9? 200, 300. What is my answer then? 2009. Greatest. Which fragrance recorded a continuous decrease in sales during the given period? Decrease. Correct. Decrease. Jasmine. Right answer. What is the difference in the number of lime fragrance soaps sold in 10 and 11? Lime fragrance. What is difference? Difference is 15. Super. Let's try this question. Pie chart. We are given the pie chart given in terms of the degree. What fragrance of the total soap sales in the rose fragrance? How much given the rose fragrance here? 75. I want to find out, right, percentage. So I'll give 75 degree out of what? What is total? Total degree. 360 degree. Right? So I can say into 100, correct? No? Or I can say the other way, that 360 degree equivalent to 100, correct? No? Yeah. Then 75 degree, what is x value? Cross multiply it, same thing. Correct? What is the answer we get? This is 18. This is 5. So approx answer 75. If you multiply into 5, you'll get 375. Correct, no? And divide by 18. Correct, you're right. If you divide by 18, around get same 20 point or 20.8%. Correct, no? Now, second question reads as, by what percentage is the sales of lime fragrance soaps greater than that of herbal fragrance soaps? Again, increment and decrement. How much given lime fragrance? 105. And herbal? 90. Talking about increment or decrement? Increment. Which is the initial value, original value? Correct, no. Correct, no. Because increment means what? Lower is the lower is the correct. How much difference? 15. That's all. So 15 6 correct, no? How much you'll get? 16.66%. Correct. Let's go ahead with the other one. Look at this question. Find the percentage increase. First you do it yourself, then we'll do it. Let's do it. Given the find the percentage increase in the sales of rose fragrance soaps 12 to 7. Correct, no? So blue bar indicates which year? 2007. And what about the red one? 12. So it increases from where to where? 400 to 500. This is a 500. This is 400. Correct, no? Correct. What is the initial value here? That's all. You're right. Into 100. So what is the answer? 25%. Let's go ahead. What is the average sales of different fragrance of soap sold in the year? 12. So 12 red colored bar, just add all together, right? Then 300, then 400 and divide by 4. Correct. That's all. Superb. If you add all together, how much you'll get? 1400 divided by 4. Now, from 7 to 12, which fragrance has seen the least percentage change? Remember, don't get confused. Not talking about the least percentage, no, or greatest percentage. Change must be the least, which means I must look at the quantity, the lesser quantity, that's all. From 7 to 12. Let's got it. Let's go for the rose and tell me. For the rose, 25%. We have done already. Good one. And what about the herbal? So from 400 to 200. So change, what is change? 50%? Correct, no? And let's go for jasmine. 600 to 300. Again 50% decrement. I do not need any decrement and increment. Just the look at the change. I need the value. Lime 300 to 400. 300 is to 400. Correct. So what is the difference? 100. Divide by 300 into 100. So how much will you get? 33 point. This is the only list change. List is rows, sorry. Correct. That is 25 here, not this one. So rows is my answer. Correct. Okay, good. This one. So I'll give you time for 2 minutes. We'll homework number 1. Okay. We'll go for the next. Yeah. Super. Okay, now here we go. Look at this question. Okay. This is the question is given. Now tell me what is given in this one. What do you see in this table in the line graph? What do you get from this uh, information? Okay, what else? Of how many cars sold also? Not looking at. Let's see. In which year the number of cars sold more? Is it? Check it. In which year number of cars sold more? More number of cars sold. Yeah. This is the remember this is the median, mean, average price of the car. Right? Correct, no? Just a minute, just a minute. Now, what is the list price? List price? Sorry, list average, the list mean in which year? The average price, the list average price, 11. And how to find the average? You know that, no? Remember I told you? Sum divide by number of cars. Correct, no? But there are so many cars, different years. What is called that is weighted average. Remember that, no? So the A1 into N1 divide by plus this is the summation 1 year का है ठीक है next year A2 into N2 right all divided by N1 plus N2 for 2 years right and so on right. Let's look at the question, the first question. Try yourself first. If you look at the question, which of the following is the closest to the mean of the price of 930 cars? 930 cars means what? All together, no? The question reads as, which of the following is the closest to the mean of the price of 930 cars? 930 cars means what? Total number of cars here to here? All, sorry, this two, and this 2 year, this 2 year, 930 cars, right? Combined. So can you find out what is the price we'll get? Now mean price, we know that. How much mean price given here? 12 and 13. Look at this mean price. Correct? Mean price, I know that. If I know the mean, that's all. That's all. And then the mean, again the mean, both mean together. So I'll find the summation first. Find out the sum of the price of 2012. How much will get? 45,000 into 320. Right? Wow, how much summation in this one? Next one, 2013, I'll get sum of the price all together. 55,000 into the how many cars sold? 610. Correct? Now I have summation 1. Now how to find the weighted average? Again, overall average. Sum 1 and sum 2 together. Add them together. Divide by 930. Now, are you sure? Yeah, sure. Okay, 45,000 into 320, how much you get? 144. How many zero? Correct. What about here? 55,000 into 610. 3, 3. Correct. Correct, no? Adding together, how much we get? Divided by 930. You are right. Approximately you will get 51,500. Right answer. Understood. Remember we had discussed this concept, right? This same concept, no? We have A1, we have N1. This is summation A1 into N1. We have A2. This is N2, second group, no? A2 into N2. So overall, I can find out the summation together divide by N1 plus N2. Correct, no? Sum 1 plus sum 2 divide by N1 plus N2. I'll get weighted average. Weighted average means what? Average of two groups or more than two groups together. Okay. Let's look at this question. Take the homework. Homework number 2. Taken. Homework number 3. Homework number 4. Homework number 5. Homework number 6. Okay, that's all for the day. I have my class